Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of October, what is it? Sorry, 22nd through the 24th, 2021. Alright, so I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me if you want to order a reading. Make sure you're registered at Bill Per Call if you want to talk to me on the phone. Check me out on Patreon for the Venus sign readings. I do those monthly, as well as check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Hierophant. We've got the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Five of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so overall energy, I feel like something's going on where stress could be keeping you up at night. Excuse me, it seems like you're trying to figure something out in regards to different responsibilities. It's possible that you feel responsible for others or other people's emotional well-being. Also, something could be going on career-wise where, you know, you've got some concerns and it seems like it's keeping you up at night. Now, also, it seems like Spirit may be revealing something to you through dreams. Like, I don't know, like, especially if it was something going on that you couldn't quite figure out. It looks like something could be revealed to you during sleep. Or you need rest to figure some things out. You also may be stressing about some sort of decision, like maybe you're wondering if you're going to get the job, or maybe you're wondering about whether or not you're going to get some sort of promotion. But it seems like you're thinking a lot about some sort of responsibility or obligation, or some sort of announcement even. Maybe you need to make some sort of announcement and you don't know how you're going to bring it about. So you just kind of say, you know what, this is what it is, you know, this is what's happening, blah, blah, blah. Just be direct, just be straightforward. Some of you also may be, if you're in school, it just seems like there's something that you're stressing about. Maybe worried about passing a class, or if you need to receive some sort of certificate. Something seems like you're worried about obeying laws or rules, or like there's some sort of restrictions, or you need like permission to do something and you're concerned about whether or not that's going to happen. You also may be waiting for something to become official. I'm also getting something about your health. Like you might be awaiting some sort of results and, you know, you're just kind of stressed about the results of whatever, you know, the doctor is saying. Or the doctor may be telling you some things about what you need to do. And I feel like you are kind of thinking about it. Also looks like you are standing your ground, or you need to stand your ground in regards to some sort of authoritative figure. You also seem like you are taking matters into your own hand. Like you feel like you need to take care of something yourself. You're like, I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Especially too, dealing with health issues, you might feel like, you might be wanting to do your own research and looking more into holistic health options, or, you know, it just seems like you're wanting to take matters into your own hands or figure something out on your own. Now something's also going on maybe with you in an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Also could be dealing with a Taurus or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I feel like something's going on where you are suffering in silence, or someone around you is. There seems to be some sort of regrets about some decision that maybe you've made, especially if you agreed to take on some sort of responsibility, and then it seems to be harder than what you anticipated. And you're like, I didn't know it was going to be this difficult. So I feel like you're stressed about some sort of responsibilities overall. Also could have taken on some sort of car payment and you're stressed about it. Or maybe the car has to go in a shop. Maybe you can't figure out what's wrong with your car. I feel like the mechanic is telling you stuff. You might want to take your car to a different mechanic. Health related, you might want to get a second opinion if you're being told that you need surgery. Or if you've got to take this or that, like you might want a second opinion. Definitely getting the energies of, again, like standing your ground, or like setting boundaries with people, or just being straightforward instead of sugarcoating. Now, it also could be that someone's being very direct with you, or giving you some sort of boundaries or rules, and you are upset about it. You know, you're like, I don't like being told what to do, or I don't like this, that, or the other. Because somebody is being so direct with you. Maybe something's getting too much for you to handle, or something's going on that's just too strict, too many restrictions. In love, I feel that commitment is something that is desired, but it might be one-sided. Like, you desire commitment, but your partner doesn't. Or your partner wants commitment, but you don't. So it seems like something's going on where somebody keeps bringing up marriage or moving in together, or, you know, just something that puts more of a serious vibe on a relationship, and somebody is like, I don't know if I could do this. This might be too much. If you're in a long distance relationship, I feel like the burden of being distant from each other is getting to be a bit much. I do feel that at the end of the day, somebody is like confronting their fears or pushing forward with something, some sort of responsibility. Especially like maybe someone was afraid to propose, and now it's like, okay, I'm going to propose. I can't avoid this. I need to go ahead and push forward. There's nothing to be afraid of. So I feel like maybe someone had to talk themselves out of being afraid of commitment. Or there had to be some sort of conversation so that someone could overcome that fear. I also feel that something is being revealed or confirmed. Something is going to be official, or you're going to have an answer or a response about something that you needed to know about. Whatever you were worried about, I feel like you're going to have an answer or a response. And so, you know, that gives you a sense of security. You're like, okay, I've got that checked off. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, you know, what else do I need to move forward to? I see that someone also is maybe coming to visit, or maybe you are going to visit someone. I feel like someone needs to pay the expenses in regards to travel, transportation. Like maybe you're having to invest in someone's trip or something. Yeah, I see money being spent on a trip. Again, I'm getting just moving forward with pursuing a dream as well. or something that you desire. You also may be upset to find out that you have to do something on your own. Maybe you thought you were going to have some help and you find out that you've got to do it on your own. But I feel like you may kind of like give yourself some sort of pep talk. Kind of like get it together, kind of like just snapping out of it and just like, you know, you've got to take care of this. Just pick yourself up and get it over with. I just kind of feel like you're having to push yourself through something. Now, it also could be, like I said, somebody that is doing this to you. They're like, get out, get over yourself. You know, do this, do that. This is your reality check. Yeah, matter of fact, I do feel like your weekend, you're going to have like a reality check. Somebody's love interest may be bow leg. You might feel guilty because somebody has to take on one of your responsibilities or all of them or something. And maybe you feel bad about it. Yeah. Okay, so you may feel like a burden to somebody and that upsets you, but you don't know what else to do, and it's causing some sort of conflict or frustration. Or someone feels, or you feel that way about somebody. You feel that somebody is a burden. I also feel in a love relationship, somebody has been avoiding temptation. Someone has been suppressing their desires. There's something that someone wants to do. Someone may have taken on a vow of celibacy, or maybe someone's celibate but not by choice. Either way, it just still seems like there's a need to suppress some sort of intense desires, and someone's been trying to keep themselves busy and not think about it or focus on it. It also could be in regards to diet as well. If you're trying to change your diet, something's going on where you keep getting tempted by things that you said that you weren't going to eat anymore. So I feel like you might be your own worst enemy in some situation. And so you're needing to like put yourself in check. You also might be upset if you're, you know, trying to diet and everybody in the household is like just eating all the wrong things in front of you, and you're like, this is so unfair. And I feel like they're even kind of like rubbing something in your face, or somebody is. Something's going on where you're maybe needing to be held accountable for your actions. Something may be pushing you out of your comfort zone, or something seems to be making you very uncomfortable. So it's like you go off to be alone so that no one bothers you. Or, like I said, you're having to do something on your own you didn't want to. A love interest also could be watching or observing you and trying to get your attention, but you're fighting this person and pushing this person away. I feel like someone needs to be alone so they can heal. I feel, be careful that you aren't being a victim, or that you don't suffer from some sort of victim mentality. It also could be someone around you. I feel like someone is going off to be alone so they can cry. But it's kind of like someone is feeling sorry for themselves. Or maybe someone feels like they're being pushed away or misunderstood. I feel like you may overhear something that you don't like, or you might have seen something and you're like, especially if you were eavesdropping or being nosy, like you might find out something that you don't want to see. Something may be hidden for your protection. I also feel like somebody is finding out about some sort of secret messages. That also may have been why someone got cold feet or started acting like they didn't want to commit. You might find out that there's been some sort of hidden messages being shared. But I feel like I'm getting to the energy of someone who goes off to the bathroom to cry. They don't want anybody to see them crying. Either you don't or somebody around you doesn't. Now, there is someone pursuing you from a distance, unless you're the pursuer. It's someone that you have your eye on, and I feel like you are getting the courage to come visit someone or approach someone. There's some sort of traveling going on. A secret trip. Someone feels like there needs to be closure, or there's some sort of unfinished business that needs to be resolved between you and another person. Also, not just in a romantic sense, I feel like something is urging you to finish where you left off. Some sort of project that you may have started and you didn't finish. You're being urged to complete it. I feel like someone has a fear of flying, but they're trying to push through it, or they don't want people to know this. I almost feel like somebody going in the bathroom and at the airport and like really like crying to themselves, or going to throw up because they're like, they're so nervous about traveling or flying. Someone also may get air sick, or someone gets travel sickness, so you might need to take one of those pills or chew gum or whatever helps ease the nausea. I also feel that career-wise, if you are really trying to change your career, the best place for you may be at a distance. If you're not trying to work for yourself, I feel like the company that's best for you, or where you're going to find more success, what you're looking for, seems like it's at a distance. You may have to pack up and relocate to a whole different place, career-wise. Now, also, it could be that you travel for a living. But yeah, if this is talking about your career and you're looking for something and haven't found anything, I really feel like an opportunity awaits you at a distance. It's far away from you. So you might have to relocate if you really want this. Hopefully somebody doesn't turn it down. It does look like somebody is like, I can't take this. If you don't turn it down, then you just feel so bad that you have to uproot your life to have what you want. I'm also getting that something's being covered up about someone's image. Someone's concerned about their public image, and maybe either trying to clean it up, or is just worried about something getting out, or is trying to change the story. I also see that if a love interest is trying to get your attention indirectly, they may feel bad about that. Somebody is also used a lot for what they have, and they're worried about that, or they're tired of people using them. But yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to cover up or fix their public image, or is just putting on a facade. Someone maybe comes off as having everything, but something's still missing. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Okay, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. We have blossoming abundance, the garden and the gate, overall energy, hostilities. Okay, so I feel like there's some trust issues going on, or maybe you've been very guarded towards people, or dealing with people who you feel like are your enemies. But I also feel like you are kind of taking a stand. Maybe at first you didn't want to speak up for yourself, but now it looks like you're being motivated to take a stand, or you're being motivated to take some sort of action. I do feel like your solar plexus had been blocked as well. Maybe, especially if you're someone who's creative, it's like something was going on where you just didn't feel creative. Something was blocking you. And that definitely, something more than likely was based off of fear and anxiety and doubt. And those are the things that have been blocking you. I feel like you're going to release those blockages, you're going to take your power back and start to believe in yourself. And I also feel like you're going to get recognized for any type of abilities that you have, whether it's spiritual or creative abilities. I just feel like you're gonna get recognition for it. Also seems like you are manifesting something, manifesting an opportunity, but it's like you manifest it, then question it. So I feel like, you know, you're kind of guarded, or you're hesitant about whether or not something's too good to be true, or if you're making a mistake, or you know, you're asking yourself, you're like, should I do this, or, you know, am I ready? So I feel like you just need to believe in yourself, or believe in your dreams, because whatever opportunity you want, it seems like it's being presented to you, but, you know, it's up to you whether or not you're going to walk through that gate. And I was saying too, just a few minutes ago, how it seems like there's someone who's tired of being used. So again, I feel like that is where this energy is coming from. Somebody's like, somebody's always wanting something from me. But I feel like something's going on where, you know, there is an opportunity awaiting you, and you just need to trust it. Spiritually, I feel that something's going on in regards to portals. Like you might be a walking portal, or maybe you are going to like witness seeing some sort of portal, or even like in a dream, maybe something's going on where, because it kind of looks like divination too. It's like when you're looking in water or looking in a mirror, and you start to receive some sort of messages. And maybe that is something that you're doing. Maybe you're reading tea leaves, or you're doing some form of divination. If you are, I feel like it's saying that you're opening up portals. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it seems like whenever you divinate, it's like you're having to be open. So yes, different energies can come through. So you do need to be prepared, and you do need to use discretion when opening that portal or inviting spirit to come through. But I feel like the hesitation comes from doubt and not trusting your own intuition. Let me check another card for you guys. Okay, so it does look like you decide to leave a situation behind, or walk through that gate like you were thinking here, and then finally you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Make sure if this is about a relationship situation and you tell somebody that you're leaving, make sure that you're leaving because you really want to leave, because you're really fed up, not because you think that somebody's going to chase you or pursue you, because it might not work. That might backfire. So make sure that you're being sincere. If you tell somebody that you're leaving, don't do it to just threaten a relationship. Also, this might be happening to you, like somebody's like, I'm leaving, but it's kind of more like a threat. They might just be wanting to see if you're going to chase them or pursue them. I mean, but honestly though, if somebody really wants you in their life, they should. And if you really want someone in your life, you should, you know. But at some point it's like, okay, we got to communicate better. You can't just threaten to leave every time something's not going right. But overall, I do feel like, you know, this weekend is about some sort of opportunity being presented to you. And for some of you, you might be shying away from responsibility or scared of it. But I do feel like you can handle this. You just need to be motivated, or you just need to believe. It looks like you're also trying to sustain some sort of positive energy. Don't let anyone bring you out of character. If you really believe something, don't allow anyone to manipulate you and make you feel like you can't do something. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.